go, go. Forbidden from the beginning, I saw her there, up there. Feeling like since I met her, they said I couldn't have her. Way out of my league, I never believed it. Gotta get her hard, I gotta make her.
After a full year, I've finished my sketchbook! Yeah! But now it's time for a new one. And let me tell you what I look for in buying a sketchbook. I bought the exact same one as my last one, just a different color. This is the Talon's Art Creation Sketchbook, almost 5x5, and you can easily get it off of Amazon. And no, this is not sponsored. I wish it was though, because I use a sketchbook so much. I like something that's small and light to travel with, and the ability to open flat. Paper-wise, something thicker that can hold a lot of ink, and the ability to customize the absolute bonanza out of it. You know, like decorating hydro flasks or MacBook laptops. I'm relishing the crispness of it right now, but I do eagerly await the wear and tear that come with new adventures that this sketchbook and I will embark on together.
These are the top 10 Japanese notebooks based on quality and functionality. In 10th place, the Tsubame Cream Note. Gel ink pens write really well with these notebooks, and the papers have a slight yellow tint which makes them easier on your eyes. In 9th place, the Life Chauffeur. These also have yellow colored papers but gives the smoothest writing experience with mechanical pencils. In 8th place, the Kokuyo Campus Notebook. If you lived in Japan, chances are that you've seen or used these notebooks. They're overall great standard notebooks, but keep in mind that they don't do well with friction pens. In 7th place, the X Green Notebook. Green papers are also effective against reflection. Gel ink pens and friction pens write really well on these, but keep in mind that some highlighters may be less visible. In 6th place, the Nakabayashi Logical T-Line. These are popular for people who write a lot of shapes and graphs. Gridded lines are casually printed, and mechanical pencils write especially well on these notebooks. In 5th place, the Marumon Spiral Note, a durable ring-type notebook that is basically compatible with any type of pen or pencil. And in 4th place, the Marumon Nemosen, which is basically the more premium version of the previous notebook. The overall quality is much higher with a different layout for the pages. In 3rd place, the Nakamura Notebook Easy on Eyes. This again is a notebook with green pages. They're even greener than the other notebook and are made in a way where the notebook will stay flat on most pages. In 2nd place, the Nakabayashi Logical Swing Note, a similar notebook as the T-Line but with dotted grid lines. They help you organize your writing to make your work look more balanced and clean. And finally, in 1st place, the Nippon Note Premium CD. These use the highest quality papers and are durable and has little to no bleed through. They work incredibly well with any type of pen or pencil, and just by flipping through the pages, this notebook just forces you to say, wow. This was a long list that I hope you enjoyed. Which notebook would you use from this list? Let me know in the comments.
selfless thing you want to do whenever you want to do it without regard for anyone else. And when you're not terrorizing the community with your impulsive escapades, you're being a total jerk to your family. You shove your daughter's face in your ass and you fart on it. If someone in the outside world could see the way you treat me, you would be in jail. Oh, this is amusing to you. Well, see if you find this funny.
I like where this is going.
You're a fat, lazy, abusive, blue-collar Irish Catholic dad who drinks way too much and barely makes enough money to support his family. You've lived half your life and you have nothing to show for it. Your only arguable accomplishments are your kids. And look at us. We're a disaster.
Hey, watch it.
You're a total and complete embarrassment in every possible way. Take a good look at your...
Nothing feels quite as cool as drawing details. This sounds stupid, but I'm going to show you a piece and it's like, there's a million details, but it's like, that's not a measurement of how difficult that was. That's a measurement of like how much fun this was. I loved this piece, so I hope everybody likes it too.
Frontal lobe removed as part of a necessary procedure in 2016, and ever since I've tried my best to detail his thoughts through paintings. Today he told me that in the forest near our house he saw a 15-foot tall glebus consuming a small creature, but when he got closer it was actually just tending to the creature's wounds and they were good buddies. I had absolutely no idea what he was talking about.
Life does not... Oh my God. Oh my God.
Learn to draw in seconds. Level 1. Drawing is just learning how to see. All you need is a piece of paper and a trusty pencil. Draw some random shapes like this. Just keep it loose. Now you're going to draw a little checkerboard pattern like this all over those shapes. Next step, try this again, and this time bend the lines and curve them a little bit when you apply them to your shapes. The more you do this exercise, the more you'll begin to see two-dimensional objects in the third dimension. See how they start to seem to float? Drawing is just an illusion. Follow for more and comment to unlock the next level.
Don't get lost cause I'm waiting. Summer feelings are waiting, boy. You and me is more than a hundred.
Because this is the moment you realize something inside you is broken.
I don't even know why you girls bother at this point. Like, oh, it's me. I win. You lose. Oh, shit.
And though I can hide my cold gaze, and you can shake my hand and feel flesh gripping yours, and maybe you can even sense our lifestyles are probably comparable, I simply am not there.
And there we go. All finished.
Do I look like a real boy, Papa?
Let's go.
Meow, 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 meow.
Just come right here and love on me, fuck on me, touch on me, hug on me, rub on me, trust on me, crush on me, cuss on me, baby. Love on me, fuck on me, touch on me, hug on me, rub on me, trust on me, crush on me, cuss on me, baby.
Help me make the world my freedom and knowledge of love.
Thank you. My favorite sketchbooks are by Hanamulla. They're the 100% cotton sketchbooks, and I sort of just don't use anything else at this point. They're pretty affordable for cotton paper, 100% cotton paper, and they come in a lot of different sizes, which I like, and I can use both sides of the paper without any sort of bleed through. So like you can see, I can definitely use both sides, and like I really don't see a difference in the artwork on what's the back and what's the front. I think this one's the front and this one's the back, but to be honest, I'm not totally sure. So these are pretty much the similar cost to other student grade, not 100% cotton sketchbooks, and because you can use both sides, it's you save a little money that way.
When I'm with you, the world makes sense. But when we're apart, I see clearly that your world is not a world from which one can escape. I am so sorry. Oh, Arthur. I miss you, and I will always miss you, but I cannot live like that. And it seems you cannot live any other way. I am so sorry for everything long ago, and for starting up that.
How I feel about certain design choices with little to no explanation. Yes. Yes. Absolutely not. For me, this one's 50-50. 100% no. Yes, and I don't care that it's impractical. I hate these. I think I might hate this even more. Yes, of course. No. Yes, I've grown really fond of this. Surprisingly, I actually like this.
These are turning out beautiful. 3rd grade, perspective flower fields. We're finishing them up today, and this is how we make them. My students start with either cardstock or watercolor paper. We then tape a border all the way around so they have a beautiful white border. We start by drawing a horizon line. My 3rd graders learned all about perspective and a vanishing point. We put our vanishing point slightly to the side and then draw lines of the flower field moving backwards. My students then get to decide if they'd like a barn or a windmill in the back of their perspective. Some students design their own building entirely. Then it's up to them to decide what they'd like in the background, a fence or mountains or trees. My students then pen their drawing and erase all the pencil lines so that we have a nice, neat canvas to work on. For the flower field lines, I don't make them use a ruler again. It looks nice when it's a little free-handed. Next, using a white crayon, my students place their sun somewhere in the sky. I also put a little crayon on the windmill so I don't get watercolor where I don't want it to go. The white crayon will act as a resist, and the sun won't be painted. We start by bordering our land and using water to push the color up into the sky. We talk about what colors would look good in a sky and what colors look nice when they're blended together. We make sure to have a paper towel on hand because we always use a lot of water. Next, the bottom of the painting gets a wash of green and yellow. Then it's time for our flowers, and this part is probably the most fun. We just make a lot of blobs of flower colors, reds and oranges, yellows and violets, but the blobs in the front of the perspective need to be larger, and as they move back, they can get smaller and blurrier. Then we add some detail with grass and just blend out the back. The whole picture should look like it gets blurrier as it moves to your windmill. Once our pictures are dry the next day, we peel off our tape and we complete our image with pen and color pencil. With our pens, I have my students make fluffy little cloud flower shapes on their big flowers in the front. Then we use less and less detail on our flowers as we move back into the field. Some students make them look like clouds, some students give them lots of petals. Then we use colored pencil for our windmill and any extra detail in the background, and also to add extra grass detail. While we're all painting the same image, they all come out very unique. Check out how my students did today.
Yeah, I'm swinging big dick energy. Yeah, my shawty's got them triple D. I stay crossing off my list. Got my money and my bitch. That's a check.
We just finished up an illustration project in 8th grade art. Students got to choose a real page from a dictionary, and on that page they chose one word that they wanted to illustrate. They got to choose their medium out of markers, paint, or chalk pastel, or any combination, and they also experimented with font.
To get to me, love. I
I'm the best artist in the universe. I've literally never seen somebody draw or paint. Never in my life have I seen a piece of art that is better than the art that I make. Let me make that abundantly clear. I think all of you guys fucking suck, and I think that I, Brian Huntress, am honestly, I mean, I'm trying to be humble here. I think that I am probably the best one out of, I mean, all of you guys. Like, I see some good stuff here and there. Like, I see some good, like, runner-up, starter kit, like, general, you know, some people doing some pretty decent stuff. But me, I think, I mean, my stuff, like, I can't say it enough, guys. I can't say it enough. Thank you guys for following me, because I deserve it. And I'm the best person in the world. I'm better than everybody. I should be in a museum.
I feel they're raving more and more. I'd like to jump right on the floor. I feel their face drop.
Types of faces you can draw. The first face is called do job. It's when you write the word do job on your paper in all lowercase. Draw a mouth, pupils, and add an outline. That one was easy, now this one's hard. Draw a circle, then a smaller circle right below it. Draw a line down the middle and one across. Use these guidelines to fill in your drawing's face. Was that stupid or was that helpful? Was this description a bit of a mouthful? Follow me here if you want to see more. You can think about it later if you're really not sure. Follow me on Patreon.
This dragon eye drawing is how I teach my 3rd graders how to blend with oil pastels. Normally I don't have all the kids making the exact same thing, but for this project they all love this drawing so much. So we start with a circle, and you can have them trace or just draw it the best they can, and then they connect.
And I guess I'll just miss her, even though she isn't even really gone. Things are just different ever since she cut her blue hair off.
Drawing a city in 1-point perspective. I'm going to start the same way that I did when I started the room, and start with a horizontal line and a vanishing point, and then I'm drawing lines down from the vanishing point to the bottom of the paper for the road. It's going to look like a triangle. And then I added another line on either side for the sidewalk, and I'm adding a sidewalk at the front of the picture, so I'm going to draw a horizontal line about the width of the sides of the sidewalk. To add a building, I'm going to start with a rectangle, and this rectangle is going to be taller than the vanishing point, so the side of the building, when it's time to draw, is going to head down towards the vanishing point. You always want to connect towards the vanishing point. It goes down, and then a vertical line down to the sidewalk will complete the side of the building. For doors, I tried to pay attention to scale and make them make sense with the sidewalk. The vertical line we start with, and then we connect the top of the door towards the vanishing point. Windows are the same way. You start with lines, and the tops and the bottoms of the windows go towards the vanishing point. I did the windows similarly to the way I did the windows in the 2-point perspective city drawing. I start with long windows, and at the top I'm going to draw little lines and then divide them into smaller windows. At the end, I'm going to erase the lines in between the windows. On the other side of the street, buildings start the same way. I started in a little bit with this building so I could make like a little cafe. This rectangle was below the vanishing point, so the lines are going to head up towards the vanishing point, and then the vertical line down for the side of the building. I tried to line up the doors so they were about the same height, and the tops of the doors head towards the vanishing point. And I'm going to be drawing windows on this the same way too, starting with vertical lines, and the tops and the bottoms are going to head towards the vanishing point. I'm going to later divide up the windows the same way I did the other one. The most important thing is to make sure you're always connecting towards the vanishing point. On the front of the building, the windows I lined up with the windows on the side so it made sense, and I did the same thing that I did on the side. I did long rectangles and divided it up. The sidewalk lines line up with the vanishing point in the front, and as you're going back in the picture, they're going to be just horizontal lines that get closer together. The buildings will get smaller as they get closer to the vanishing point, and so will the windows and doors. I make sure that as I'm making the windows and doors, I'm kind of trying to line it up and make sure the scale makes sense. I added some teeny tiny doors, and then I added some big buildings behind and some decorations in the sky. This was a little challenging, but I am glad I stuck with it. I hope it inspires you and that you're creative and you have fun trying to do this perspective drawing. Again, the most important thing is that you're lining things up with the vanishing point and that you're paying attention to your scale.
I've done too great for us, my dear. Can't pretend a life's perfectly with you in fear. Oh man, what a world of things I hear. If I could act on my revenge, no would I. Some kill, some steal, some break your heart, and you thought that I would let it go.
If you find yourself being uninspired often and don't know what to draw or create, you can try a simple exercise like this. To start, draw triangles to fill the entire page, and then fill each triangle with a pattern. I was looking on Pinterest for inspiration for the patterns, but I also challenged myself to make up my own, which is good if you want to boost your creativity. An exercise like this will help you get inspired, and as a bonus, it's a good way to calm your mind and de-stress.
Yo, you. No. What?
But not because the teacher is drinking coffee. I do not drink coffee, but I do like to make art with coffee. Yes, we were painting with coffee in middle school. This is such an easy one-day project to do. All you need is some instant coffee and a little bit of hot water, some cups, and of course some guidelines. I made this into a 3-part project. Part 1 was to first dab on some of the coffee to make a vintage antique style letter. And second was to make some sort of blob or ring that once it dried at the end of the class, they turn it into like a little character or whatever they want. And last was to make a painting using 3 of the different shades that I created for them. And here are some of the results. I did this with my 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. I just used some smaller pieces of scrap white paper and scrap canvas paper that I had so they could get all 3 done in one class.
I get it. She wanna come with me, I get it. She wanna come feel me, I get it. Diamonds that said she want it, I get it.
Think you nice as me, haha, better ask somebody. Better this, your good as gone. Got the wild style, always been a foul child. It's no better than this, no better than this. Think you nice as me, haha. Better ask somebody. Somebody. Better this, your good as gone. Got the wild style, got my mind.
Nas esquinas do meu bairro nós fuma seu night shop. Selvagem igual Mike Tyson, antes dos troféus no box. Enquanto a joia ferve na panela, aço inox. Eu monto império na esquina, prospero igual Steve Jobs. Mesmo cotidiano lidando com droga e puta. É a nova máfia dessas ruas no pique do Frank Lucas. 2 menor na moto sem placa, dentro de casa te executa. Vai pagar pelas palavras e pelo desvio de conduta. Joga na seda aquela foto. Sua advogada é bom, vai ganhar logo uma Porsche. O sangue daquele comédia sujou meu Jordan Air Force. Se ele tá respirando ainda, posso falar que foi sorte. Hey, meus manu são foragidos, as bebê tem apelido. Eu reforcei minha segurança com pente de acrílico. Eu tenho a droga que eles amam, que mexe com raciocínio. Olha, nem fiz faculdade, mas eu me tornei um químico. 22 anjos armados andam ao meu lado. 20.
Graph idea, part 4.
Take that, rewind it back. Lil Jon got the beat to make your booty go. Yeah! Take that, rewind it back. Ursher got the voice to make your booty go. Yeah! We gon' start this thing alright. Say what? We got the dogs out in the house tonight. Yeah. We gon' start this